You know, it's funny because I always thought that when I wanted to make that video, it was always from a place of sadness, sorrow, and I wanted to share with the world the pain that I've been through, right? As the title says, I broke up with my girl 1 month ago. A very painful experience for me. And for the longest time, I was sure it's gonna be from this place. But literally 20 minutes ago, I saw she posted a story, right? We still follow each other on Instagram. So she posted a story, and on the story, like she kissed on the cheek some dude, right? And if a person was emotionally unattached, maybe there would be nothing to think about it. But you know, me going through this shit right now, immediate emotion of jealousy and wanting him to die awoke inside of me, and I immediately I started like to work out. You know, like the classic, like the male, like damn, fuck 'em all, like I gotta win now mindset. Woke up, and so it's funny because I'm gonna I'm gonna now share my emotions about this 1 month since the breakup from this place, from a place of jealousy and from this negative energy. But you know what? It's still part of the human experience, right? So we've been together 5 months. For some people, it's not that long. For me, it was the first relationship that I've been through, and I really loved her. Like it was my actual first meaningful love in my life. It was. It really was. There was nothing like that. The emotions, the fantastic. I won't go into detail why we broke up, okay? But things happened as they happened. Now, the day that it happened, like you feel like you don't even exist, right? It's like it literally. I remember like looking at the pictures of her. For the record, I broke up with her, right? But it's not that simple. It's like I didn't want her. I still loved her, but I had to break up with her because of things that happened. So, like you look at the pictures of the person, right? Like you've been together like almost half a year back together. Like she was at my house all the time, bro. And like I realized like that's it though. Like this person right here will never be my life again. Probably, you know, life is tricky. We never know, but probably she won't be. And when you're not in love, like it's easy. Okay, so what? Like so, this person won't be in your life. But when you are deeply in love, there's different, bro. There's like a whole different aspect to all of this, bro. A whole different game. Right now, I look back on it after 1 month. You know, it's easier to comprehend it. But the first few days, you don't even feel like you exist, bro. I didn't even feel like I was real. I was laying on the floor, bro. I had a panic attack for the first time in my life when it happened. It was bad. It was really bad. And from what I recall, she was going through a hard time at the moment also, and you know, she was also like very, very. She was going through a lot at the time, not related even to the relationship itself, but within herself, and this whole thing was so fucking hard, bro. You know. During this month, I always remember like during this month, I always remembered that I was constantly going. We were talking on Telegram all the time. That's our like main way of connection, bro. Hold on, sorry guys. And you know, it's actually crazy because like for the first month, I mean, it's been only a month, but for this month, I was constantly going back to the chat with her and like reading those last messages over and over and over and over and over and over every single day, though. Actually, like, I have like a special playlist that I made for like for when you hit that vibe, and it was days on end. I was like in that state, bro. You know, I was lying on my bed, not doing nothing, but I was scrolling those text messages between me and her, the last ones, on repeat with the playlist going on. And you know, I'm not gonna say if it's the right thing or the wrong thing, but it's something that just happened that I just felt that I needed to do that. I need to read it again and again. And you know, we weren't talking for the months, but and I didn't know what was going on. She had to also leave the country for a while, so she flew to a different country. So like we broke up, and after a couple of days, she left the country. Again, not related to the relationship. And and I wasn't talking to her. I was just reading the text all over again. And you know, like I was going through all of that, and I felt like it wasn't fair that she wouldn't know. Like she didn't know what I was going through because I I instinctively felt that my pain was still far greater than hers. Holy shit, that's a quote from Naruto, by the way. Damn. But like, unironically, um, and like I wanted her to make sure she understand like that how much this relationship meant to me. And couple of days ago, like I think 5 days ago or something like that, almost like close to months of a breakup, I sent her a message like explaining what happened to me on the first few days, like what she actually meant to me. And I received a pretty like positive reply from her. You know, she called me by the sweet name that she used to call me. And so that's how I knew that she wasn't already like completely cold to me. You know, she said she was very sorry for that all of this made me feel like this. And um, I felt relief, honestly. I felt like a huge stone from my heart dropped when I shared all of that pain with her. And like the reply, her reply was very like warm and welcoming. In a way, you know, she wasn't cold to me. Even when we broke up, it wasn't a bad breakup. It was not a bad breakup. It was like a very like thank you for everything we did for each other. You know, this type of like for respectful mutual breakup kind of that I initiated. Um, but so yeah, I wrote her the message, and it made a huge relief for me. I know a lot of people say like don't like if you broke up, that's it, forget it, which it's honestly is a valid mindset. But the problem is that even we as human beings, it's not black and white. It's never black and white. And maybe when you're like extremely rich, you have this like you know this possibility to like literally erase people from your life. But for like average people, and unfortunately, I am part of the average community of people. I'm not rich, not from a rich family. Um, it's not that easy to just erase someone and just you know keep on with my life. And it's just not black and white. You know, there's a lot of things here and there that So now after 1 month, after I shared like my feelings with her, um, I feel much better. I started to think less of her. Like you know, like now I've completely started to let go. Until today, you know, I was like even barely thinking about her, honestly. Then today I saw it like she uploaded a story from the country that she's in right now. You know what's the one thing that was weird for me? Like when we were together, she said like she hated, she fucking hated to be on camera. She told me to me so much because I wanted to take pictures with her. And she told me like I hate being on camera. I hate on being because I always wanted to make photos of her. I wanted to create like interesting pieces. Like I was creating like interesting montages of us together. You know, she was like beautiful though. Like she was fucking legendary. Like inspiring. Like maybe I'll share it one day, right? But not right now. And she was always like, "No, I'm embarrassed to be on camera. I'm embarrassed to be on camera. I'm embarrassed." Today, like she never was upload when she was with me 5 months. She never uploaded a story. I'm not trying to make her like look bad, right? Because she's a troubled person. She's not like she's also going through stuff. But um, but today she uploads a story, which she never does, being all fucking giggly and smiling when I would have for the fucking 5 months she wasn't doing that, right? Like kissing this guy, like it was like it's like her old friend group, like from where she wasn't in my country, but she was living there, like people from that country that she was like it's like old friends, right? And she kissed him and her on the cheek. It's a kind of weird story, honestly. Like I don't know what the fuck was like the vibe of the story, but all that evoked in me is pure fucking rage and emotion of like jealousy. Like I became jealous instantly like this, like 20 minutes ago. Swear to God. The best approach would be for me from now on to get rich extremely fast. I have a plan that I'm working on, right? I have a plan, but this shit is like takes time though. So we might have to start gambling. I'm not sure, but we have to get extremely rich extremely fast, and I gotta lock on new women. I have to get new women in my life, bro, because the best way to get rid of this is to replace, unfortunately, to replace all those 5 months of beautiful experiences, you know, of pure love, to be replaced with another human being. And that's the worst thing. And you know what? Like the worst thing is that there's never another person like someone else, right? So you can always just replace it with somebody else that will never be like them, but we'll have other traits that will outshine, I guess. But even that is not true, though. Even that is not true because sometimes you can remember someone like a lot of people like they've been in new relationships, but they never forget, though. They never forget. They never forget. Hopefully it won't happen to me. Yo, that shit was hard, bro. That was a hard month for me. That was one of the, might be the hardest month in my life, bro. I, I've hit such depression levels. Like, I was a pretty type of person to always laugh about depression. Depression isn't real. Fuck no, this shit is fucking real, bro, as it gets. Damn, bro. Bro, I was thinking about, a lot of times. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about it a lot of times, and I never like to this extent. I never would. I think everybody at least once in their life thinks about that. Right? Like to like when it's things get, but we think about it like as a joke, is it like oh well, I fucking hate. I wanna, but like no. Sorry, my camera turned off. Not sure where it's stuck, but yeah, bro. I was thinking about it a lot. Like and it's crazy how that's all part of the human experience, bro. Bro, that was so hard. Bro, I hate it so much that she uploaded a story today with her old friends. And if I'm not mistaken, okay, I won't go that much into the video, but because I respect your privacy and all that. But dude, I loved her so much, and like, how do you expect me to open up again to another person, bro? But there's no way other to get rich as fuck, bro. All else is like is lies. No, like the only way this like true love concept can only work is when you're so like financially stable that you can sustain like her life. Like I'm so like maybe for you it sounds crazy, but like I just don't see how it's gonna work. Again, I never went into full details, so you guys like might be missing something, but that's the realization that I came. You just gotta be the top predator, bro. There's no other way around it. You gotta be the top predator. Gotta be the top predator. Damn, bro. Now, about the healing process. So, as much as it was hard, this month was really hard for me, right? But there were improvements. It's not that I was only looking like. It's not I'm still like I was on day one. I got much better with time, and I'm not gonna tell you like, no, forget about her, bro. But I will tell you that if you have the ability to introduce a new girl in your life, before you do that, like of course analyze everything, get your final conclusions. Like write down your conclusions, bro. It's important because they will affect your future relationship. I'm 100% sure, bro. And then once you're done, conclude. Once you're like mentally ready, get another girl in your life and just replace. So all this stuff is like a fucking forgotten memory, Um, when I DM'd her after once, it felt like, even though she was warm to me, but I don't know how I'm right about this, but it felt like she wasn't really thinking about me too much at the time. Like for this month, she was in a different country. She was, she was also living life, experiencing things. I'm pretty sure she wasn't fucking anyone, but I have no confirmation for that. I'm pretty sure she wasn't seeing anyone. But still, you're different country, like you're going through stuff. So it's easier to forget your relationship when, like me, unlike me, when I was in my room working, like in my own, like not going through an extreme adventures like she was going through. So yeah, honestly, there's not really a point of the video, just to express and share my experience of one month after a breakup. If you're going through something similar, bro, just know that this month I wanted to off myself a lot of times, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna be okay because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, but I'll just say that that's definitely part of the human experience, and it's hard. There's, what? I actually, even at some points, I saw beauty in all of this. It's like an art, like this like feeling, this emotion that you feel, this extreme pain. It's actually like, in some forms kind of beautiful actually, and I was able to see the beauty in it. As much as I was in pain, there was something so beautiful about all of that. Thank you very much. I might do more updates about this issue, and we'll see where life will take me next. Keep fighting the fight, fellas. Don't give up on yourself. And if you're a guy watching this, honest to God, becoming financially stable, having a good job, like looking good, being a top alpha male. Some people like say this cringe, but unfortunately or unfortunately, this is real though. Like, you gotta get shit together. Otherwise, you're done, bro. Even if you get a girl, you're gonna lose her to someone better than you. That's life though. So yeah, And if you're a woman, unfortunately, I'm not sure I can tell you, but just know that if you're struggling like a lot right now, you're going through something, all like a lot of us people around the world are, and it's all part of the human experience. So please take care of yourself, and try to find, when you're like mentally rested, try to find a new partner in your life to change, to replace these memories. Damn, that sounds fucked up, but it is what it is. That's life, though. Thank you.